Hello and welcome. This is Chay Hofileña and this is your 6 p.m. wrap. President-elect Rodrigo Duterte says the business sector's 10-point wish list is doable. Around 450 businessmen gathered in Davao City for Sulong Filipinas, a two-day forum on how to revitalize the economy. Among the recommendations, improve the country's transportation network and internet services, and the more controversial one, to review the conditional cash transfer program. The initiative, also called Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program, benefits 4.6 million poor households, but critics say it promotes dependency on government. Incoming Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade also warns businessmen against corruption. Tugade says in his words, "Do not bribe and bind yourselves to us and gain our patronage." Tugade is set to head the Transportation Department. The agency is hounded by corruption allegations, breakdown of the mass transport system, and the traffic crisis in Mega Manila. Malaysian police rescued 29 Filipinas from human trafficking. The raid happened in the Malaysian state of Sarawak June 9, after the Philippine Embassy in Kuala Lumpur alerted officials. Among those arrested, 3 Filipinos who serve as agents and caretakers of the women. The Philippine Embassy warns Filipinos not to deal with unlicensed individuals, especially those online. Some allegedly offer work to those with tourist visas, promising to convert them to employment visas in exchange for money. Defeated presidential candidate Mar Roxas submits his statement of contributions and expenditures 2 weeks after the June 8 deadline. It came in 50 boxes. Roxas SOCE states he spent 487 million pesos during the campaign period.
Bawat gastos talaga sa kada sortie, bawat maliit na resibo for whatever it is na binili ng sortie, kasama dyan sa anong yan.
Pero bakit sir yung mga ibang partido nagawa naman nila na hindi naman...
Well, siguro dapat tanungin sila kung kompleto ba o hindi yung kanilang sinubmit. Di ba? Hindi ko alam kung anong kanilang sinubmit. Basta kami, sa aming experience, it really was a very, very voluminous amount of receipts na kailangang isort.
The Commission on Elections granted the Liberal Party's request to extend the deadline to June 30. This prompted COMELEC Commissioner Christian Lim to quit as head of the poll body's campaign finance office. South Korea's defense ministry says North Korea conducted back-to-back missile tests Wednesday. Officials say the first test failed while the status of the second is still unclear. The intermediate-range Musudan missile can reach U.S. bases as far away as Guam. The Pentagon says the U.S. military tracked both missiles and determined they didn't pose a threat to North America. This after 4 tests failed earlier this year, either by exploding on the launch pad or shortly after takeoff. Rival sides in Britain's referendum on European Union membership clash in a passionate debate, less than 36 hours before the crucial vote. Pro-EU London Mayor Sadiq Khan accuses his predecessor Boris Johnson of lying and scaring people to vote leave. Johnson shoots back, saying the pro-EU side ran, in his words, Project Fear, by warning that leaving the bloc will damage Britain's economy. Prime Minister David Cameron warns Britons of the same concern if they vote to leave the EU on Thursday, June 23. The Survation poll shows a razor-tight race, with 45% saying they want Britain to remain in the EU, 44% say they want to leave, and 11% are undecided. That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch your updates daily at 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Chay Hofileña. Remember, tomorrow begins today.